What is going on, everybody? Y'all been asking for updates, and I don't have any updates because I ain't done a thing other than we did take the car to Chad's, so that is there, but I haven't done anything since the last video. I've been spending time with my family. I took my kids to see the Christmas lights at the zoo, and a couple like city parks we have around here, so they've been enjoying that, and I have too. So I've been doing all that. But like I said, we did take the car down to Chad's, and I haven't done anything to it. I haven't even touched the trailers. And that's what we're doing today, is trailer work. Because we're in the old trailer, and I have to get it cleaned out. It has been raining all day, and it's kind of warm today, actually. It's like 40 some degrees. So better than it has been the last few nights. It's been down in the 20s, and it's been kind of cold, and I ain't wanted to do it since it's been cold. So today we're going to work on the trailer, just cleaning this one out and boxing some stuff up. Got my wife's Walmart packages box, but get all that cleaned up, using boxes to store stuff in for right now. And the stuff I don't need in the trailer, I'm not putting in there. Because I got a bunch of crap in this thing. Like, I work out of this thing. I mean, I ain't got a garage right now, so I work out of it. So, we're going to keep all the stuff that we need, switch over that trailer. And then all the years past, all my extra stuff that I never use, that I just haul around. And every now and then you randomly need it. But just all around, I'm just going to put in boxes and put up in storage right now, because I don't really have room for it in the other trailer, because it's a little bit smaller and it don't have all the storage this one's got. But yeah, so we're going to get to that, and I want to kind of like try something a little different today. I'm going to put like a GoPro on, and then kind of like strap it to me and pick stuff up and clean stuff up, see how that goes. And then I'll try to get a few extra shots with without it strapped to me too. But if y'all haven't already, hit the subscribe button and enjoy what little bit of a video we got. I know it ain't much, but y'all been wanting an update. I'm gonna give you an update. I'm gonna let you see what we're doing. And like I said, I was planning on doing trailer videos anyway, and we'll go from there. Well, my GoPro was dead. I thought I charged it, but apparently I didn't. So we're going to do it this way for right now. But that's fun. But did any of you all catch the dome race? That was a heck of a race. I totally want to go there. I'd love to go there, actually, but unfortunately the modifieds, you have to have an invite. So if any of y'all know how to get Dirt Fever TV invited to the dome, let's do it, because me or Chad will go. Either one of us. I know Chad definitely will. But I got a lot of crap I don't even run anymore in here. Like old octane brake biscuit. Mine don't take that. Didn't even know I had that. But anyways, guys, congratulations to Tyler on his win. It's pretty cool that he won it again. Someone from my area winning it, I guess I should say. I don't really care who it was, but it's pretty cool to see somebody from my area winning it. Hopefully, I'm hoping he does really good in that truck ride. I did not realize how much junk that I had in this trailer. It's ridiculous. But when I finally get a garage put in, I'll be going back through all this stuff that I'm putting away in storage, hopefully putting on the shelving and stuff. So maybe down the line we can get another car or something going. I have another one. Y'all just have never seen it. I haven't raced it since 2019. I raced it the year before the channel. I only raced it twice. I raced it in 2017 29 times, along with my other car. That was a year I raced a lot. I got 22 or 23 second places with it that year, and never won a race. I got a whole ton of second places, but I never won a race. It's a sport mod, by the way. But anyway, it's an old Jason Canterbury chassis. It's the one Jeff Woods had, first one he had, the red one. And I've just updated it every time. And it's been sitting under a tarp building for 2 years now. The last race I ran it, the motor broke coming to the checkered, and I've never really fixed it since then. Not that I didn't want to, but I don't know, like, I don't really care if I run the sport mod class, because I'd rather just keep running my mod, especially because of the payout. I mean, at least you can get most of your money back if you just start the feature in the mods. But I am wanting to bring it back out. Probably run it in the sport mod still, because some of the sport mod shows are paying pretty good right now. And that's bent. I don't know why I got that. But anyway, some of the sport mod shows, they're paying really good right now. And I don't really mind the new rules on them, with not having a pull bar or anything. So that don't bother me. And I don't have to change anything else. Everything else is 100% legal on it, other than the pull bar. I gotta take the pull bar off, put a solid rod on it, and go racing. Well, I gotta change the motor around obviously because it's broke, but do that and go racing because everything else on it already meets the rules. Because basically, other than the pull bar, it's almost like the old AMRA rules. And when that car was raced all the time, that's what it was the was AMRA, and there ain't much difference between that and them. So I don't really have to change a whole lot. I never switched it over when we started out. All these newer cars started coming out. I never really did much to it after that. But back when the sport mods first started, they was called MOV mods, and nobody really had new cars in that class. It was just a bunch of your older chassis. Wasn't really too many newer chassis in it. And now today, almost every sport mod's a brand new car. Which is fun. Doesn't bother me, but I just don't really have to change a whole lot on mine. Mine's an older car. Change the pull bar and go racing. The MSD in it, I'm already allowed. I just gotta put silicone on the dials because you're only allowed a 6,500 RPM limit now, which that's new because always before we was allowed whatever we could turn it, which mine never. Mine never turned that much anyway. Mine never turned over 6,800 anyway, so it doesn't really matter. A couple hundred RPM. But you're only allowed certain valve springs and a certain cam in your motor, and unless you got something built, doesn't really matter anyway. I know most people's complaining because they're saying it's going to be a crate class. It's going to take over and end up being just a crate class. I don't know if it will or not. But the way I look at it, or the way I want to look at it, and the way I do look at it, is we ain't going to be able to do anything about the rules anyway. So whatever they decide on the rules is what you're going to have to run. So if you don't like it, well, they don't care. So either you're going to like it and you're going to put your car together and race, or you're going to sit home and watch everybody else that put their car together for them rules to race. Sucks to say that, but I mean, that's the way it is, and pretty much the way it's going to be. But if you don't like it, move to another class, or I don't know, just put it together anyway and run it. Racing's so doggone expensive anyway right now. Car counts keep dwindling down, but it doesn't really matter anyway. But seriously though, the cost of racing in the last few years has went way up. It's not like it used to be when I started 17 years ago. Anyway, when I first started racing, I ran a pure stock or street stock or whatever you want to call them. depending on what area you're from. Around here we call them pure stocks because the street stocks is allowed like jack bolts and bigger motors and women bodies, stuff like that. And we wasn't. So we had to run, we had to pull vacuum. Was only allowed certain size valve springs, certain rocker arms. You had to have the stock body on it. You had to have all your shocks had to be in stock mount location. You had to run a 3-speed with a single disc clutch. Back when it was all good times. Everybody was having a lot more fun than we are today. Well, I wouldn't say we was having a lot more fun than we are today, because I still have as much fun as the day I started. But I don't know. It's more. There's a lot more people doing it then, because it's more affordable, I guess you could say. They had more lower budget classes in than they do right now in the Mid-Ohio Valley. Because I wouldn't even say a sport mod is on the budget side anymore. I wouldn't consider that on the budget anymore. It's still a good class. I still love the class. I mean, still got a car for it. I just don't race it. Which, that needs to change. I need to start racing it. Because I'm tired of watching it sit instead of being raced. But I'm going to try to get it by put it back on the track, and I'm not running in a few bigger races, but I don't really have a whole lot of plans for myself with it. But there's a couple people who doesn't race that I want to try to give the opportunity to, I guess I could say, to get in it too. And then probably let my brother drive it some on the races I can't make. It's a little bit bigger. So, or I'll end up putting something together and maybe stick it in one of his cars, and we'll run the bigger races with. Because he's got a couple older cars sitting there. Probably convince him to do that, especially if he gets to run most of the bigger races anyway, because I don't get to go to all those. I'm busy because I'm busy with work and family stuff, and he does nothing but race. So he's got nothing but time on his hands. Yeah, that's the creek behind my house. I just went and checked it because it finally stopped raining, and I was wondering how much more I got until I start getting flooded. Well, my house don't get flooded. My roads do. So yeah, when that comes out of the bank, usually I get stuck. All right, guys, I'm about to call it a day, but I got a lot more cleaned up than I planned on. All that drawers is empty. Toolbox, I just got to move it, take tools out and move it. Yeah, so I've been in here about 4 hours and been working, and that's pretty much all I've got done right now today. I did have a little downtime when I was doing it because my phone dinged, and I started watching Fleming Family Racing, new YouTube channel I just found there a while back. So I was watching it. So they have some pretty good content, and then Dirt Fanatics loaded a video up from PRI, so I was watching it too. But we got quite a bit accomplished for what I was wanting to accomplish today. But I gotta get ready and do some Christmas shopping for my kids. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day, and then we'll get back at it tomorrow or something. But yeah, if y'all haven't already, hit the subscribe button and